Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to another Koenig Care Minute. Big Dan Wilson alongside of Bruce Klintworth, and Bruce is with John Deere Corporate and part of the John Deere group that comes to Koenig Equipment on a regular basis for various types of events. This year's event, of course, is the Drive Green Challenge. Talk a little bit about what you do to coordinate that for Koenig Equipment.
Well, we've got a coordinator actually back in Olathe, Kansas at our corporate headquarters, and she schedules these events with the dealers and hopes that obviously they'll participate, and typically they want to because it is a good event. We bring in competitive equipment that matches up with the John Deere equipment, and we come in a couple days early, and then we'll do some dealer training, and then after the dealer training event, well, then a lot of dealers will have a government event perhaps, so we'll have governmental personnel coming in, get a chance to talk to those people. And then we'll have an event like this on a Friday night or Saturday afternoon, and people come in, and we have an opportunity to talk to them about the John Deere plus the competitive equipment. But the key to it is obviously with the competitive equipment here is to get them on the equipment, to experience the Deere experience, right, or that Drive Green challenge, and test the best and go from there. So it's a good event. Dealers like it pretty much, and it gives me something to do in my retirement. So,
well, Bruce, you've been doing this for a long time, and I'm sure back in the day when all of us were comparing our sales products against competitors, it was almost unheard of to say, hey, bring the competitor's piece of equipment or bring their product and we'll do a head-to-head challenge. That was almost unheard of. Why now? What's the purpose of saying, hey, bring your product here? I mean, you got to be really confident in the quality of John Deere to be able to do that.
Oh, we are, and of course, the competition likes to pick on us, and so we basically send that challenge back to them and say, hey, here's what we have compared to the competition. You know, the competition is tough out there nowadays, and we have to be able to keep up to that competition. And if we've lost a little bit of market share, why, there's probably some reasons. Yeah. So we get an opportunity to talk to some customers, find out what their needs are, spend a lot of time with the dealers and find out what their needs are, develop that equipment, then come back out here and show them what we really have compared to that competition. So when we get an opportunity to get somebody else on the competition plus the Deere, get them in the seat. That's important.
Yeah.
We've got a better chance of making that sale. So It's a real good program for us. This is the fourth year out of 5. There's I think 5 or 6 more guys like me. We've got 3 sets of competitive equipment that we go out across the country. In fact, we're typically on 2 weeks, off 2 weeks, but it's been a real good experience for us, and sales are fantastic. In fact, some of the bonuses we give out, the program coordinator told me the other day that we're way over budget, so it's a very effective program.
You know, getting the customer with that hands-on experience is what it's all about. But the most important thing that you touched upon, I think that you would agree, is that John Deere will take that information, the comments from those customers on what really makes a difference from them, take it back into production and come back and give our producers out there and the people who are buying these products what they want.
Absolutely. That's all about providing customer service. It's what customers want, and that's what keeps those customers coming back. If you can give them what they want, it's ever so important in this business now. As the competition gets better and better, and there's so much competition out there after our business that we have to keep up with it. If we just sit idle, it's not going to work.
Well, speaking about idle, you're not quite retired, but how long have you been with John Deere?
I was with Deere for 30 years, and still got the John Deere, well, not the John Deere green cap on today, but it's the Drive Green cap, and I've been retired 2 years now.
It's your Wisconsin yellow hat, let's put it that way, because you work out of Kansas City via Wisconsin. Tell us a little bit about your family life.
Well, I'm married. I have 2 children. We had 5 moves in 30 years with the company, and the first time we were in Kansas City, the kids stayed there. So when I retired, my wife had a chance to make her move. She says, well, we're going back to Kansas City with the kids and the grandkids, so that's why I'm back in Kansas City. But it's a good place to be with the family, and we enjoy them and the kids and the grandkids now. So plus this stint here gives me something to do besides nothing. You know, it's a great deal, and working with the dealer organization is fun.
And that's another Koenig Care Minute. Bruce, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with more in Ohio Country Today right after this.